design this game, and we decided, Corey and I decided that our characters needed to have a private conversation because they have a history. They are very good friends who went through basic together. They're both in the military, and we are going to discuss some details that they might not talk about in front of everyone else. But we wanted to do this before the next session so we didn't take up a lot of everyone's game time. And also, normally when we stream Chariot LARP, everything we're doing on video conference is streamed like in character too. This, however, is a private conversation. So unless another character happens to have a way of hacking in and listening, which may happen, they would not know about this. But if they do, here you go. So, consider that if you're a player and you're watching. Feel free to stick around and watch it for your out-of-game information and to inform the cool drama that you want to input in-game. But, you may not know about it in character. Some characters may, though, so we'll see what happens. All right, and I also want to say, in real life, I'm drinking water. In fake life, it's going to be wine. And I'm saying that because I'm about to go for a drive after I'm done. So, in case anyone's like, were you just drinking wine and then posting on Facebook about how you were driving to your best friend's house? No, this full glass is lemon water. So, okay. So, Corey, if you're ready, we'll begin.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Game on. Lukas, we need to talk about a lot of details from the last discussion we had with the entire crew. There's some stuff going on.
Well, that seems appropriate. I could tell that there was a tension in the air. Does that call it that?
Yeah, it's wine, not whiskey today, by the way. Just so you know. I'm improving, right? How much do you know about Kit?
I mean, I have his character, I have his dossier on file. I've looked it over, and he seems to be an accomplished technician. Works with artificial intelligences a lot. That's pretty much all I know about him.
Yeah, Kit and I have a little bit of a history, as you could probably tell from watching our interactions. I'm curious, and this is off the record. This is us as friends. I'm curious, what's your read on that?
In the sense of how I think it'll affect the mission, or how I trust Kit?
Both of those things, because there's a reason that you're my EXO and not him.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but I think it's a very good idea that you appointed me and not Kit as second. Kit's, he's pretty good at hiding them, but it's clear that he has feelings for them. And, I don't know the man well enough to say that he'd jeopardize something in order to protect you or something like that. But, there's a reason why you don't normally put commanding officers in a relationship with each other on the same missions.
Yeah, and that's... A while ago, I actually considered inviting him on the mission. He got approved because he reached out. And it's just the thing with Kit. It's like, professionally, it's really easy for me to say no to his suggestions. He follows protocol really well. He doesn't take it personally. But when it comes to personal matters, he still follows, what I say. He's not like a consent-breaking jerk or anything, but, I have to say that, personally, I do have kind of a hard time saying no to him. And your read on the situation is correct. There is a history with Kit. He and I did used to be involved. So, I don't know that he still has feelings for me. He has to hide a lot of what he does for professional reasons. I guess I can put it, that's as specific as I can say, even to you. But I can say that I want to believe he always has my best interests at heart. I don't know if that's true.
Well, I don't think he'd do anything to actively harm you.
No. In fact, I worry that he would do something, or that he would do something to actually protect me, but I don't want, that can't be at the cost of the ship. The mission is the most important thing. You know, if anything, like, I mean, you know how I am. I'm traditional with that stuff. Something happens with the ship, I'm going down with the ship. I'm the last one off the thing. You know, but I don't know that, like, I know Kit would expect me to say that, absolutely. I don't know that he would let that come to pass if that was a reality. And I was actually kind of surprised at his insistence that I have to be the one to lead this ship and that it has to be that way. It just, either something else is going on or he does still have feelings for me. Yeah. Or both.
You are a very good commander.
Thank you.
There's a reason why I copied you so many times.
I'm still figuring that shit out. I am still figuring that shit out.
I can imagine it's a bit jarring for all of us, but you most of all.
I mean, you know more than anyone how not perfect I am. I mean, I'm good at hiding a lot now, but damn, like back in basic, when they just broke us down to discover who we are and then broke us down further so that we were nothing. I mean, in a way, it feels good knowing that I'm an android. In a way, it's strange because I felt really, I don't want to say I felt violated in the Navy, but it felt really unexpected to be taken down to my basics of who you are and then have that kind of wiped clean. And then, like, I felt, when I thought I was human, I felt reprogrammed. And I don't know. I mean, did it feel like that for you? Is that how it feels for a human going through basic? I mean, I felt like we kind of shared that experience.
I mean, yeah, it's basic is awful for pretty much everybody, but it's, you know, what you get from it is you realize that strength comes from your comrades and the other people around you, and that your self as a concept isn't important.
Yeah.
It's taking those base survival instincts and redirecting them. You know? That's what it feels like. And I guess we call it reprogramming.
Kit knows I feel that way. And he knows what I've been through. I mean, he's been through it too, right? But, like, I don't know. I just don't think... I'm trying to think if there are really feelings there or if there's another motive or if it's both. Is it kind of messed up that my hope is both? Because both would be very in character for him?
I mean, you know, it's I don't think it's messed up.
Yeah. I mean, it's really weird because this isn't like the kind of mission where you're going out and taking out a target. This is the kind of mission where we need to be super professional and public facing for a couple weeks, and then all of us spend the rest of our lives together. We launch the ship, and then what? Like, what do we even do? So I don't want to close off that possibility, but I also feel like it's very dangerous to feel that way at this juncture.
I mean, on the one hand, we are going to have to be the most professional animation.
Yeah.
And on the other thing, I mean, that's all we're going to have. 226 people.
And then if I turn... It's one thing if I'm affected by a mechanical glitch or, or something physical. But I can't exactly say to the crew and to the public watching, I can't exactly say, okay, my personal feelings are getting in the way of my professional responsibilities, so I'm just going to turn the ship over to Lukas, even though I know that's what I'd say and that's what I would do. And I also know that's one of the reasons I'm so thankful that I picked you to be in this position. It's not that I don't trust Kit. It's just that he's had to hide a lot of things. And I don't hold that against him. But I need to know that if I have some kind of personal conflict there and I have to do that, like, I know that you'll be there to take over. I know I don't even have to ask. That's, aside from that being your job, that's who you are. But I don't know how to explain that to anybody who isn't you.
There were a few things that I missed in that. You were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
But,
I just don't know how to say that, like, if I have to turn things over to you for command, I don't know how to say to other people the reason that I'm doing that, which would be some kind of personal feelings for Kit. I can't say that to the public. I mean, you're the only person that I can really say that to.
Well, I mean, do you feel like you have to give up command because of personal situation?
No, not at all, but I feel like it should be something we keep in mind.
I mean, feelings are a part of every mission we've ever been.
Yeah.
It's how you feel about the enemy, how you feel about their home, how you feel about the people that you're fighting with.
That's true.
I don't think personal feelings are going to get in the way. I mean, I know the mission comes first.
Yeah.
Even if you care a lot about Kit and the mission and him start to conflict, choose the mission.
Yeah, I can do that. I just hope his mission is the same as our mission. Like, if it hadn't been a problem in the past, then there's no reason I wouldn't be with him right now. I'll put it that way.
Is that a problem in the past?
He has to keep a lot of secrets.
Do you know, was it the military that appointed him to be crew on this ship?
I made the decision. He put in the application personally. So somebody might have ordered or suggested it. But he's done a lot of reprehensible things that he says he can square with. But for whatever reason, he feels like he has to be here. And he's very good at his job. Very good at his job. And it does make me feel better that somebody who has my best interest in mind, who also knows AI, is going to be on here. I have a lot to grapple with, and I don't want to need him, but I kind of feel like I do.
it's not like any one of us is totally innocent on doing reprehensible things, friend.
That's true. That's very true.
That's what war is about.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it'd be really great to figure out what exactly he's hiding in terms of secrets.
There are so many. I don't even think there'd be time to learn them all, even if you tried. Like, it's the nature of his job and of who he is, and, it's like you can't love somebody piecemeal. You have to love all of who they are, and if I'd been able to do that, then I wouldn't feel so conflicted now, would I? It's tough. It's just, how it is. We thought about surviving every day, and now it's like this weird possibility of like having a future. Like, have you thought about that? Have you thought that you would actually have time and a chance to just explore recreational activities, have a family? Like, isn't it weird? I don't understand it yet.
I never really planned on having much of a family.
Yeah.
So, Earth was going.
Yeah, and like biologically, with being an android that scans as human, I don't even know whether or not I could. And it scares me so much that, like, the best expert to answer that question is, of fucking course, Kit.
And then there's the question of, if you ask, will he ever be honest about it?
Yeah. He doesn't like letting me down. And I need honesty from everybody. And that's just kind of how it is. I mean, I just wanted to make sure you were kind of read in on that, because that is not in my file. And, we know each other really well, and that isn't something you knew, and I didn't want you to feel like I was hiding something from you, especially if that's the reason you need to take over someday.
Hopefully it never comes to that. I don't think it will.
I'm just going to try and be completely professional with him, and I want to try to make it to launch being professional and putting my feelings aside, and then once we're in the air, then we're in the air. We're on a ship together for the rest of our lives. I mean,
then you can have your breakdowns.
Yes, yeah. I don't know what that would look like, because I don't have breakdowns. I just drink whiskey.
Well, fortunately, there won't be too much whiskey.
I don't even want to talk about that. That's not even funny. That's not.
I guarantee you that first year aboard ZETA is going to be a hell of a ride for everybody.
Yeah, well, I need my whiskey. I need my whiskey. Well, that's really all I wanted to say. That's what I needed to go over, and I just needed you to be prepared for the possibility of, I don't even know how my emotions work. Like, do they work like a person's, or am I pre-programmed to feel or not feel things? Like, there's too many variables for me to move forward without telling you, like, something could happen and you just need to be ready to step in.
I mean, I did some reading about, might sound depersonalizing, machine intelligence, once I found out that you were going to be an android.
Yeah.
And it's, you can't separate anything that humans make from humanity itself.
It's comforting to know that you think that way, because it's changed how I see myself. Like, I'm just a construct set out to do what somebody else wants me to do, and Kit seems to think, and I really do believe he's reflecting what Lucius real hard things, and Lucius and I are friends too. He just reflects this whole like sense of destiny about me having to do this, and it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, that would scare anybody.
Like, I can handle all the war hero stuff and what I did. I've learned to square with that, but this is like a make it or break it thing, and I'm not saying I don't appreciate his support. I hope it's real. I hope it's real. All right, that's really all I had. We have a new crew member coming on board, CZ.
Yeah, I looked at the profile.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you read that. That'll be interesting. And then we have a freaking union rep coming on board this weekend. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to shut up and just let Northrop handle this. This is his problem. This is Northrop's problem.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, but I
cruise ship.
Yeah, I feel like I know what's gonna happen. That guy is gonna say something like, "Your captain's a drunk," and then you're gonna get that look. You're gonna get the look, and then Kit is gonna open his mouth, and then it's just gonna be downhill from there. Like, you're gonna have to rein Kit in, because I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, that's the XO's job all the time, right?
Yep. You're the right person for the job. I'm just worried about the scenario. Everything will be all right. I'm gonna tell the crew, and I'm sure it'll go well. So.
I think at the end of it, there's at least going to be better understanding of both sides.
Yeah. Well, I have schematic approvals to get to. So unless you have anything else, I'm going to head out.
No, I can't think of anything right now. I mean, I'm going to work on reviewing the engine specs, see what's going on there.
That sounds good, and I'll keep you updated if I hear anything back from the Epsilon crew. Apparently, there's some tension there, some diplomacy. I don't even understand. I don't know. Just like, give me a gun and let me kill some shit, right? Like, what is this? What is this stuff?
They're so terrified that we're going to come down and try to take everything over.
I know.
That's not what we want.
I joked about it a little bit, but that's me.
They're a little antsy.
Yeah. Well, let them launch and we'll beat them. We'll beat them. We'll get there first. Our descendants will get there first, and yeah. See, that's another reason I should never be with Kit. You can't have that child in charge of anything. It would be freaking unstoppable. Yeah, that would be a bad thing for the universe. It would be too tough and too stubborn. All right, well, I'm gonna sign out. But thanks for having the conversation with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for being there. All right, I'll see you Saturday.
Yep. See you Saturday.